Okay, here's the second part of the homework, Model 2. Number of bones found in the forelimbs of selected animals. So we have bone name, organized from closest to the body to farthest from the body. So you have humerus, radius, and ulna, the carpals, and the metacarpals and phalanges. These are the fingers. Okay. So human has one humerus. Horse has one humerus, cat has one humerus, bat, whale, bird all have one humerus. Radius and ulna, two separate, one radius only. Cat has two separate, bat has one, mostly fused. A whale has two separate, and a bird has two separate. Carpals are wrist bones. Human 8, horse 7, cat 6, bat 6, whale 6, bird 1 to 2. Metacarpals. Fingers. Human 5, horse 1. Cat 5, bat 5, whale 5, bird 3. Okay? And then we saw I think we all saw this actual image in class. Okay, it shows homologous structures. Okay? Homologous structures, remember, are same structure with different function. Okay? So, just for example, we have the human hand having 5 fingers, the cat paw, the bat wing, and the whale flipper all having 5 fingers. So this shows an example of a same structure, but they have a different function. The whale flipper has been evolved or adapted. Remember that adaptation is from evolution. So the whale flipper has evolved or adapted for swimming. The bat wing is adapted for flight. The cat paw is adapted for killing, and climbing and being sneaky. And the human hand is adapted for giving high fives and building computers. So, if we move on, 15, study models 2 and 3, just look at them. What do the similarities among the forelimb bone arrangement of these diverse animals imply about the relationship? What does this imply, the similarities, what does it imply about the relationship? Support your answer using information provided in the models. What models? Models 2 and 3, which are right above. Remember, everybody, please remember, common ancestry. So write down your answer for that. If bone arrangement is similar between 2 or more organisms, what would that imply about the information used to create the bone arrangement? Information. Remember from Model 1? What, the video I just finished? Well, that you just saw, maybe? What information are we talking about there, everybody? That's right, DNA. Where would you find these instructions for creating the bones? Where would you find them? Where do you find DNA? What part of the cell do you find DNA? 18, from Model 1, we know that the percentage of shared DNA indicates relatedness. Percentage of shared DNA indicates relatedness. What hypothesis could your group develop that explains the relatedness of similarly diverse organisms such as a bat and a whale, which share common bone arrangements in their forelimbs? You're not in a group, so really, what hypothesis could you develop that explains the relatedness of seemingly diverse organisms which share common bone arrangements? What are different ways that organisms in models 1 and 2 use their forelimbs? That's easy. Climbing, running, jumping, digging. Figure it out. I mean, you could do it. What could amount for the several What could amount for the structural differences between the forelimbs of the different animals shown in Model 3? What could account for the structural differences in the forelimbs? What causes a change in DNA? What causes a change in DNA? Okay, so think about that, and then think about natural selection. And write about that for number 20. And finally, last part. Read this before moving on. Homologous structures are limbs or other body parts that are similar in structure due to shared ancestry. Shared ancestry, but that may or may not be similar in function. Limbs with similar function but different structure and ancestry are referred to as analogous structures. Limbs with similar function but different structure and ancestry are analogous structures. Remember, analogous structures would be like the butterfly wing and bird wing. Okay? Butterfly wing and bird wing, both used for flying, but have different structures and have different ancestry. Okay? The wings of a bat and a horsefly are analogous structures. Would you expect to find structural similarities in the wings of a bat and the wing of a fly? Why or why not? They are analogous structures. Explain how the similarities in bone structure and biochemistry, that's from Model 1, between living things provides evidence for evolution. Everybody, okay? Good luck. If you have any questions, shoot me an email.